It'll make sense later. I just kidding. I just be doing anything. Stop. It's over. I just needed to sync it up.
All right.
What? Birds of a feather. We
stick together.
I don't remember the words. You know,
She's so good.
she performed at the closing ceremony of the Olympics.
She is beautiful. Like, I don't know. It's something about her that attracts
Here's my thing.
people.
Here's my thing with her.
Hey, where's my soda? Well, yours is
I don't drink soda. This is water. Thank you. Here's my
sparkling
thing. Here's
water,
my thing with
which
her.
is soda.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's carbonated water. It's carbonated, but there's no sugar.
So what makes soda?
The sugar,
the sugar?
and the carbonation, but
The carbonation.
Yeah, but there's no sweetener. There's no sugar. It's just carbonated water. It's bubbly, fizzly water. That's all it is. It's just water. It's water.
So carbon.
It's carbonated water. It's
It's still
sparkling
carbon.
water. That's not the part of soda that's bad for you.
Just invented a word. So carbon.
Okay, but these are the things that are bad for you in soda is the sugar. There's no sugar in this. It's just agua, water, refresca.
It has a little bit of
Has nothing.
additive.
No, it doesn't. It says it on the
It says
can.
passion fruit.
It says on the can right here.
It says passion fruit sparkling water. So what does that mean? It has flavoring of passion fruit in it.
0 calories, 0 sweetener, 0 sodium. It has nothing. Ingredients include only carbonated water that naturally essence.
Does it naturally taste like passion fruit?
It doesn't taste anything like passion fruit. I don't even know why.
It does. What are you talking about?
It tastes nothing like passion fruit.
I've drank those before.
It tastes nothing like passion fruit. To me, in my opinion, from back in my day, when I was drinking passion fruit mojitos, that shit don't taste like nothing like passion fruit.
Why? Because you don't drink
Why are you
anymore?
adjusting the mic? We spent 30 seconds beforehand adjusting the
I want
mic.
to adjust my hair too.
What is moving the mic got to do with adjusting your hair?
Because I don't want to knock it over. Yo, stay in your lane.
The whole thing is my lane.
Literally, that's your lane right there.
The whole thing is me.
This is my lane.
I got this T-shirt today. Shout out to Primal Nutrition.
I like that. I like that shirt.
So here's the thing. Remember I texted you. I was like, I'm out of protein powder. I'm going to go get some. Typically, the one that I would go to is in Montgomery County, which is near my job.
Okay, I know which one you're talking about.
But obviously, I was here by the house. I didn't want to go all the way back up there. So I went to the one right there on the boulevard.
There's one on the boulevard?
Yeah. It's actually, so I went in there, and I got to talking to the guy like I always do. I get chit-chatty. The guy was like, yeah, I'm the founder. Like, I'm the owner of all of them. He's like
the founding father of
he's
Primal
like
Nutrition.
he's like, this location actually was my first and only location.
He has some in Jersey.
That's what he was saying. He's like, but this is my main location. So it was
a lot
so
of
much
people
stuff was in
are
there.
rocking Primal Nutrition.
So he
shirts.
was saying the people that live in Jersey literally would drive to the one right there in Philly
Yeah.
because he has the most stuff there. He has more options. So he's like, this is your first time here? I was like, well, I go to the one in Montgomery County. This is my first time coming to this location. He's like, let me get you a shirt.
So that was a yes to his question.
Well, the way he worded it was, is this your first time here? And I took it as, is this your first time at Primal? Which the
okay.
answer is no. So I was just being honest. I was like, well, I've been to the other one. This is my first time to this one.
Okay.
He's like, let me get you a shirt. So I got the shirt. So
I like it.
I literally just got it, threw it on.
If you don't know what that shirt kind of represents, or is the Phillies, right?
Yes.
The Philly shirt.
He said, do you want black, bright yellow, purple? And then he said purple. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I would have done bright
I
yellow.
was digging the purple. And then he was like, or do you want Phillies maroon? I was like, I'll take the maroon.
Yeah, that's a.
So, yeah, I threw
color.
this bad boy on. Shout out to them. I like the good products. They always give me free T-shirts. I have 3 free T-shirts from them.
I need to go.
He gave me a bunch of free samples of protein powder. I just had some. I'm going to take another shake after this. But anyway, that's what's going on.
I used to go to the one in Montgomery. What
You
is
used to
it?
go to mine?
Yeah,
It's Montgomery County.
Montgomery County.
What's up with you? You
What's
were
up
off
with
today.
me? Oh, yeah. You know why though?
Yeah.
Because I have inventory tomorrow.
Yeah, what's that about? Why you guys are there from 4 to 1 a.m.?
I'm working from 4:30 to 1 a.m.
But why?
So, for the most part, I'm pretty sure what it is that they want people out of the store in order for us to like count and be efficient. That's what I think.
What time do you guys close?
We usually close on Saturdays. I think it is 6:30. 6:30.
So why do you have to get there at 4?
So we can do a pre head count of everything.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, what my manager told me, she was like clean the aisles because we also
Okay.
have like over the counter products, so those sections we have to clean them out. We have to bring everything forward. We have to count it out and like give like
So here's my
do a
thing.
head start type of thing.
I'm just confused because so basically from 6 to 1 a.m. you guys are gonna. For those of you who are listening to audio only, she just stole my drink. Speaking of which,
It tastes like passion fruit.
it doesn't. I'll get back to that point. Let me finish my thought. So from 6 to 1 a.m. you guys are doing inventory. It takes that long, 5 hours, or was that?
We
5
have to
hours?
do
Sorry, that's not 5
pre-inventory.
hours. That's not 5 hours. I'm not dumb. I know that's not 5 hours. Go ahead.
We have to do pre-inventory, inventory, and then post-inventory, post audits. So
So you check, and then check.
recheck.
Fuck that.
And
You get
on
paid-
Monday we do even more post.
Do you get paid more to work overnight?
No.
You don't get paid more to work
But
overnight.
we get paid with food. So apparently
Fuck,
they're gonna
this-
give us
see,
a lot of food.
This is the beef. This is the beef I have with these companies. is
Let
that
us know. Let us
They
know.
give you this fucking.
corporations.
They
let's
don't
see,
give
go.
you. They don't give you raises. They just feed you pizza, fucking greasy food, hot dogs and burgers for
I
her.
heard-
Mind
wait.
you, it's a grocery store, so they fucking
It's
got
not a
this.
grocery store.
It's a wholesale store,
wholesale
so they
store.
sell hot. This episode's gonna be a headache to edit. Let me tell you. Okay. Anyway, yeah, they should just pay you guys more instead of feeding you. I mean, I don't understand why that always happens.
Mhm.
Everywhere you go is the same thing. Try not to touch anything, please,
Okay.
so nothing gets disconnected again.
Can they still hear me though? Is that okay?
You're good. You're good. I can always raise up the audio later. Just leave it, babe. It's good.
Okay.
You're good. Just speak loud.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, just pay you more. So you don't get paid more, so they're gonna feed you. Did they say what they're gonna feed you?
So apparently the word is
Word on the street.
word on the street is Chick-fil-A. Is between Chick-fil-A, Canes and Chick. What is it? Canes and
Raising
Chicken?
Cane's.
Raising Canes.
So just chicken and chicken.
Maybe some pizza.
See what I'm saying?
Pizza from the
Store?
shop. From the shop.
Your bakery that you have already, your in-house food court. Bless you. So that's my thing. Like, come on, like, just pay you guys more. Bless you.
I wanted to sneeze really loud, but
No, you're good. So yeah, they should just pay you guys more. Another thing that literally just
allergies.
yeah, I know it's that time of year. I guess I don't fucking know. So another thing that happened literally moments ago, I ordered a package for a shirt so we could wear to our anniversary dinner because it's a nice
Oh,
restaurant.
wait, so you're wearing that shirt?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I ordered it
In
for
general,
for
okay,
options,
okay, okay.
because we have a couple nice dinners coming up.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, I mean, we're about to eat at 3. So apparently they're not Michelin star restaurants, but they're
On
in
the
the
border.
Yeah, they're in the running. They're on the cusp
Yeah,
of
'cause
making. You know,
Wasn't it that
There is none.
Philly doesn't
Yeah.
have any Michelin
Philadelphia
star
has no
restaurants?
Michelin star restaurants, which is crazy. But these are the ones that have potential to become. So we're going to one for our anniversary dinner, let you know how that goes. One for my birthday, and then another one for my birthday. So should be cool. So anyway, I ordered some fancy shirts, I guess, just one shirt, and then I ordered 2 basic T-shirts just because I like plain T-shirts. It's kind of my fashion. And they got here like over a week ago. Never decided to open the package until today.
About a week ago.
I opened the package.
Uh-huh.
I take out the white T-shirt. I put it on to wear it for the podcast. And what happened?
There's like all this dirty spots
It's
on
there.
it.
It looks like it's stained.
It's
right.
like black marks, right?
Yeah,
It's like
right out
little
of the
black-
right out of the packaging. Looks like it's stained.
They should refund your money.
And bring this up because you suggested I
You go to the store.
and return it.
Yeah.
And then I said, they literally make it impossible for you to return shit. They make it difficult on purpose. For me, it's easier just to wear it with the stain. It's not that noticeable, but I'm crazy, so I notice it.
Very OCD with his shirt.
Yeah, I notice it, but
He steams it.
the general public won't
Everything.
necessarily notice that it's there. So for me, it's easier just for me to just,
I had to
Wear the
honestly. I had to just like look
yeah, I
a
have.
little bit too into it just to see what you're looking at, but I definitely did see something.
There is something there.
Yeah.
It's not a plain white T-shirt. There's a mark on it. So that brings up the discussion. You're on the side of going, returning it, exchanging it, whatever.
Oh, hell yeah. Because at the end of the day, they got to either refund your money or go get something better. Or go get the same thing, but something that's cleaner, of course. This is my thing. You know I love shopping. I'm a shopaholic. I used to be a shopaholic.
Used to be?
Used to be.
Sure.
So are you. Let's not even go there.
I'm
Every
not.
single day, there's a new package coming in. Anyway.
No.
If I buy something and I don't like how it looks on me when the time
Yeah,
I get home, or
first of all,
if I try it on with different other outfits that I have on or different pieces and it doesn't match my shoes, I will go return
it's
it.
funny because I've seen you buy something and return it in the same day, and I'm like, why'd you buy it in the first place? So that it comes.
Yeah.
It's like they say, okay, wait a day. If you still want it, then buy
I get
it.
antsy.
I feel like that needs to be your model sometimes.
No, but I get antsy.
No, I do too.
I can't. Like, I have to return it right there and then.
No, I'm saying forget about returning. I'm talking about buying it initially. Wait a day. If you still want it the next day, then go and get it.
But what if you don't find it anymore?
Then
That's my
you
thing.
can make.
Like, you can see something and then you don't buy it, and then when you try to come back, it's not there anymore.
But you can make the argument. Then maybe that means it wasn't meant to be. You're all about that stuff,
I
so
mean, yeah, that's true.
couldn't you look at it that way too?
I could, yeah.
Speaking of which, meant to be, we went to the flipping mall. Hours, people. Hours. We were there. Somebody over here, aka Romina, couldn't find anything that she liked to wear to dinner.
I'm very picky.
Hours after being there, she says, oh, there's this one store I really like. We go in there like 10 minutes tops. She finds what she wants. We're in and out. And I'm in my head, I'm just like, why didn't we just come here first?
Shout out to Mango
Hours.
for having my outfit. Guys, when I tell you I put on this dress, it's a dress, by the way. I have 3 dresses too. I went shopping with my girl Nina the other day as well. We went to Bar Taco. Shout out to Bar Taco. Best drinks, best tacos out there. Pork belly tacos, by the way, they're so good.
I don't know if they're the best.
No, like,
They're good.
they're good. But best pork belly tacos, they got.
How often are you getting pork belly tacos?
I've been trying it at different places.
All right.
Anyways.
She wasted my Sunday at the mall. Go ahead.
I was able to find something that I love, something that fit my body nice. Like, I'm all about, I remember you talked with Dave about fashion and trying different styles and whatnot. I feel like I'm the type of person that likes doing that. I like yes I do. I wear crop tops, I wear baggy shorts,
Hey,
baggy pants.
Anybody that
this.
knows Jenny, in the comments, please leave a comment, please. What is the most common thing, or the most thing you see her wear? And the answer is,
What?
it's a crop top and pants.
That's a lie.
Your fashion does not go out of that
What am I wearing
extent.
now?
I understand that, but
It's a one piece with some high top Converse.
80% of the time is crop top.
No.
And
Let's
Bob.
rewind that. Let's give a different percentage because honestly, I switch up my style all the time.
All right, go ahead.
All the time. I
All
think
the-
it's a 60% that I wear crop tops because you know what? Crop tops really go with everything. So a cute little,
It's basically just a
a
t-shirt.
little cute crop top, long sleeve, short sleeve, a two piece, like you know what I'm saying, and mix it up with some jeans, with some jean skirts, with a nice skirt, black skirt, purple skirt, orange skirt, whatever.
We get every color in the color, but we got to get to the point.
Like, I wear 60% of the time crop tops, and
Sure.
then the other percent of the time, I'm switching up my style.
But
That's
that
my
doesn't
argument.
explain
Because
why.
first of all, you could wear a crop top. Bad Bunny did it. You could do it.
Okay, I'm glad you bring this up. Because that day that we were in the mall for hours because of you. Because by the way, I was in and out, and there's not a lot of that. Please don't take the final sip. You never take the final sip, and you never take the final bite of someone else's food or drink. That is a crime. You just committed a crime.
That's one more sip in there. That's one sip.
You know what? I'm gonna say this with love. Fuck you. There's no way that's one sip. Okay? There's no way that is one. This is backwash. You're a criminal. I know police officers. I will call them and have them come here and arrest you. That is a crime.
Yo, that is not backwash.
I will literally pour it out on camera so
done-
they can see how little is in here. So they can see
You
how
have
little.
nasty or stuff in your mouth, but
so they can see how little of liquid is left in this can. You never take the final sip or the final bite of someone else's food or drink. It's like the unwritten rules of life. About the crop top thing, that day that we were in the mall for hours after you finally decided to speak up and say you really like this one store and found what you wanted in that one store. By the way, I went to one store, in and out, found my outfit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You, the other hand, I don't know. But listen,
this store that you but that's another thing. He almost got a sugar mama that day too, sir, over here. Anyways, that's something I wanted to talk to you about too on the pod. So
I was on something though, because you said crop top.
Okay, go.
That same day, when I was following you around, any store that actually had a men's section, I would go check out the men's stuff while you was doing what you was doing. In one of these particular stores, I noticed every T-shirt that I was like, "Oh, this is a cool T-shirt," said cropped.
No way.
Cropped. Yeah, for the most part, all the men's T-shirts were cropped, and I'm like, "What the fuck? What are we doing? Why do I have to wear a cropped T-shirt now? I just want a regular T-shirt." I was like, I'm not wearing my midriff
He's gonna
out.
be one of the percentages wearing a crop top after, like.
Nah,
just
hell
like
no,
me.
hell no. I was like, yeah, it's a nice shirt, but I'm not. Can I get a regular fit? Why does it have to be cropped? When did us guys fashion become cropped T-shirts?
After Bad Bunny wore it.
No, I'm sure he's not the first person to do it, but it's unnecessary.
He's the first one. Also, I think he's one of the first ones that kind of
He's not
started the trend of nail polish.
There's been artists, rock stars for years have been doing that. He ain't the first one.
But like a lot more Latinos started doing that.
I don't know. Anyway, what were you gonna ask me? I just want to know what people think about this crop top situation for dudes. I think it's ridiculous. Should the fashion industry keep making crop top T-shirts for guys, and are we wearing them? What are we doing? I'm not wearing them. Are you? Am I missing something? Let me know.
So talking about the mall, so there was this lady that was checking him out and checking him out same time, right?
No. First of all, it was like a 60-year-old woman who was at the register.
She was a pretty good-looking 60-year-old woman.
I don't even know how old she actually was, but I'm just saying she was at the register, and she was just.
Let me tell the story.
I'm just saying she was being polite.
She was like, "Hey, hun, how much is? Was it? This is how much it is."
The hell was that? Somebody's car needs work.
This is the price, hun. Babe. I said,
I don't
wait,
remember,
what?
I don't remember
she said,
the
babe.
Babe part.
She said, babe. I don't know where your head was at.
Was that
your
when
head was still stuck on hun, but.
Was that when she asked if I wanted a plastic or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said no. She's like,
this lady, and I'm there.
But hang on.
About
There's a bike passing. It's fucking noisy as shit out here today. The bag.
I was low-key cracking up.
The bag thing. She's like,
crazy.
do you want? No. She said, do you want? It wasn't tissue paper, right?
Tissue paper.
Do you want tissue paper? I was like, no, it's okay. She's like, the environment thanks you, and I thank you. And I was like, oh, cool. You're
Have a great day, babe.
Nah, that's not what she said. You're lying. You're exaggerating.
But she said babe before, and she said hun twice.
She definitely said hun. I don't remember the babe part.
She said babe.
I remember she thanked me though, and the environment also.
Like I said, your head was somewhere
her.
else.
Hang on, her and the environment thanked me. I saved the environment that day by saying no tissue paper. Thank you.
Anyways, my whole thing here is, you've said a few times before that sometimes you don't notice when women look at you, but I do.
It's an old lady. She wasn't looking at me. She was doing her job.
In general, women do like, you catch people's attention. You might not see it then, but you definitely like catch people's attention.
I want to say I've seen it once in my life.
I've seen it so many times.
I've seen it once in my life. We were at the food festival, and I was crossing the street, and the woman who worked at the restaurant we were walking towards, I think she was making the table or something like that.
Yeah, she was about
putting
to fall.
placemats. And I noticed she looked up from whatever she was doing, and she literally stared at me as I walked all the way across the street. And I was like, okay.
And I stared at her back. I was like, because she was literally like.
She was doing something, and she stopped what she was doing.
She was like. I was like, and when I seen her, I was like.
You remember, people are just listening too, so you gotta describe.
I don't know. It was just a brunette girl, a tall
No.
brunette.
I'm saying like what you just did just now is that you just stared, with her jaw basically dropped.
Her jaw, yeah.
Her mouth was open.
As she was doing work, her jaw dropped when she seen him, and I'm just like, yeah, girl, me too. When I seen him in that pink bunny suit.
I think for everyone that was a bit of an overreaction. I didn't even have the nicest outfit that day. It's a pretty simple outfit.
The pink bunny suit?
No, I'm talking about that day when
No, you look good.
that particular
Your
day.
calves look crazy that day too. 'Cause
My
you had
calves. She wasn't looking at
you
my
had
calves.
The tan chubby shorts.
Yeah, and I had a sweater.
And the sweater, and then your high socks with your nice shoes and little glasses and your hat on. Papi Suave over here.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I don't
It wasn't
know.
that nice of an outfit.
He looked good.
Mm.
You look good, babe.
I definitely ran
She
out.
definitely knew that you look good.
I definitely ran out of stuff to talk about. I will say that. Oh, I got something.
Okay, go.
Back to what we were talking about before, when like, I know for a fact that stores like make it impossible for you to return clothes because I used to work, at Express, and legit like, when somebody would walk in with a bag that we knew they were about to return something, they would be on the microphone and like on the walkie-talkies, be like, do whatever you can to get them to exchange, to buy something else, because basically like the way it works is for these stores, I'm sure a lot of people know because they used to work in them too, they have to reach a certain goal of profit per day.
Okay.
And when people come and return stuff, it deducts from their goal. Like it hurts their goal.
Right.
And this makes or breaks whether or not a particular location for a store stays open or closes. So, and then what really sucks is when they would do online returns, or if they would return from a different store. They didn't
What
even.
does that mean when it's online?
They ordered it online and they came back into your store.
I know, right? But like, what would?
So like you bought it online for like just like I did.
Right.
Something's wrong with it, so I go
Return in the
into
store.
the closest store to return it.
Yeah.
That hurts them because I didn't even buy it from them, and yet I'm gonna deduct from their.
But maybe someone else likes it.
That's not the point. The point I'm talking about. I know for a fact that the employees and the store doesn't want you to return stuff. They'll do everything possible to stop you from returning it. They'll be like, "Oh, can we exchange for something else? How about this? Do you like this instead?" Like that was like legit. I thought like working at a clothing store would just be like, "Hey, how you doing? I'll bring you up."
No, it's not. It's
It's
sales.
so much. Yeah, I was like, "Fuck this." I was like, they got to the point where I was so bad, but they couldn't fire me, so they just stuck me in the back. And so like when deliveries would come, I would break down the boxes. I would take I would put the sensors on the clothes. That was what I did all day. They was like, "We can't have this guy in the front." Like he fucking. I remember the one time, the manager was at the front, and I was ringing somebody up, and like it was the only person in the store. I rang them up, whatever, and I don't think I said anything to them. And she's like, "That was hard to watch." She's like, "You didn't interact. You didn't ask them if they found anything okay." She's like, "I don't think I could have you on register." I was like, "Yeah, please don't fucking have me on register. I hate it here. I hate this job. I'm only here because I'm in college. Like, get me the fuck out of here." Like, so I know for a fact. Oh my god, I've never told this story before. Like I said, speaking of returning clothes and stuff, they really don't want you to return clothes. One particular day I was closing, me and like one of the assistant managers, and this guy comes with a bag. So obviously, usually when they walk in with a bag, this like we know they're about to return something.
Right.
He walks up to the counter, he opens up the bag, dumps out the clothes, and I'm trying to like. So basically, you hear like a thump as the clothes hit the counter.
Like something to help heavy is there?
No, because they're wet.
What the hell?
Right? So they're wet. So the assistant manager's in the front. She's like, "I'll take care of it." I was all right, cool. So she hops on. And I'm just wanting to see what she's going to say.
Right.
Because, like, is she going to accept a return for wet clothes? Like,
sketch too, wet clothes.
so then he goes, "Yeah, we bought these the other day. I bought it for my son." He's like, the idiot left the bag outside and it rained all night. And, I was hoping we could just return it. The tags got because it was wet, got destroyed, so you can't even see them.
Yeah.
The receipt was in the bag, it got destroyed, it was all wet. And she accepted the return.
I hate when they do that.
She accepted the return. And so I asked her legit, I was like, what are we gonna do with this? It's wet. Like what she's
I
like
understand.
You know what she said though?
What?
She was like, "I'll just take it home and I'll wash it and I'll dry it and then I'll hang it back up on the thing." And I'm like,
What?
I was like, "Good for you."
What?
I think her thought process though was like we were about to close and she's like, "I'm not arguing with somebody."
But
She's
you
like,
don't.
"I'll
But you just don't. I don't feel like.
I don't believe the story.
Okay, but like, let's say if it was true, that is
Not our problem.
That's not your problem. That's ruined items right there. And you know what? A lot of big stores like that, like my store, does it.
Why?
Bro, they literally return plants that have been dead for over a year and return it. They have literally eaten ribs or even like
I've seen videos where people
chicken?
return like the Costco couches or stuff like
Yeah.
after they had it for years.
Yeah.
Like I've seen videos of that and like, they accept it. It's crazy.
You said where I work.
It doesn't matter. There's like a million Costco's. You work in the pharmacy. You don't even actually work at the Costco.
But still, don't be looking for me. Anyways, it's crazy what they return, and the return policy is ridiculous. They must have a lot of money for them to return this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't even remember like if
It's
she
insane.
actually washed that stuff. Whatever happened
Rugs.
with those clothes.
rugs, membership. Listen, if I worked in the membership area, I hear certain stories about membership. Membership has a lot of crazy stories when it comes to people returning items.
I think like that was probably like the craziest thing I had saw working at that store, or like one of the funniest things I saw working at that store.
Mine was the plants.
Yeah.
Like this lady bought a whole pallet of plants that were dead. Like basically those plants out there, dead, orange. You
and
know,
they accepted it.
brown. Yeah. And it's like, okay, well,
Returning wet clothes and getting away with it was crazy. And I remember he left, and I said, "Hey, like, why did you accept that return? Like, what are we gonna do with this?" She's like, "I'll take it home. I'll wash it, and I'll dry it, and I'll put it back on the thing."
I honestly would have thought she was gonna say, "I'll buy it, I'll keep it, or buy it, and then I'll just have it."
Well,
Like,
no,
she'll
because
just take it home for herself.
well, no, because I mean, she accepted the return, so she gave them their money back. So like,
Oh, it's technically
that stuff is on record that we have it now. So I'm
Yeah.
like, how? What are you gonna do? They didn't even have like a tag to like ring it up again. Like I was like, what are you gonna do with this? Like it's crazy.
She can probably look it up online.
Probably, but it was just like I was standing there, and I remember he opened up the bag and it went plip on the counter, and I was like, that shit is fucking wet. And I remember I looked at her, I was like, ooh, I can't wait to see what she's gonna say. And then she's like, oh yeah, we'll do it. And I'm like, the fuck? I was like, what? He was like, yeah, my son left the bag outside and it rained all night.
Their
now
policy is
I'm
keep the
bringing it
customer happy.
I guess.
That's everybody's policy.
I mean, where I work at now, nah, it's not keep the customer happy. Where I work. I don't keep people happy.
No, you guys can't technically keep them happy.
Nah, I piss people off on a regular basis. It wasn't that bad of a week this week. I worked Sunday. Oh, so I worked overtime on Sunday. All the guys went out on Saturday, and as I sat down at the place where we were at, my phone literally rings and it's my boss like, hey, you want to come in Sunday? And I was like, ah, shit. So I ended up working Sunday. It was such an easy, smooth day.
Mhm.
Double time. Easy peasy. But, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. I don't remember why I brought that up. Oh, was I going to complain about... Man, I don't feel like complaining about that.
So what?
I was going to complain about just some of my friends, just how they interact with servers sometimes. It's just funny. But it's on record. People know it already.
I feel like you guys talked about this before.
Yeah, it's on record. It's you hate to see it. You hate to see how they act with servers sometimes. Maybe to be honest, maybe I'm the one that's wrong. Maybe I'm too patient. I'm too lenient. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like there's a fine line when it comes to servers. Obviously, you're going to be respectful towards the person, but listen, certain servers have really nasty attitudes, and all you can do is reciprocate the same energy.
I don't think our server had a bad attitude. I do feel as though he had a nonchalant kind of attitude. He was soft-spoken. He didn't really speak up. He didn't have a lot of enthusiasm. Like, I get it. You know, you're at work.
It's like you cashiering.
So, yeah, like something. But he didn't mess anything. Like, he's there doing a gig. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't know.
But if you got to work with people, I feel like
You got to have the... But sometimes
you have to have the attitude to work with
you got to have the
people.
personality for it, for sure. But, like, sometimes... I just gotta collect a paycheck. You know what I mean? Like I gotta feed myself. I gotta
Yeah.
feed it. I gotta pay bills. I'm just here to get paid. So I get it. Have you ever had like a really bad server experience? I don't know if I don't think I've ever had like a really bad experience.
Maybe, but I don't think so. I have better experiences with servers than like bad.
Yeah.
I have more good than bad.
I don't think I've ever had.
Who's your best Do you remember your best
Well,
server?
I was gonna say because so you can't remember any bad ones. I'll say like, what's your best server experience?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'll tell you what I do hate though.
Okay.
When they want to memorize your order.
Oh.
I hate that.
Certain people are good at it. Certain people have the ability to
No.
remember everything.
I hate.
Especially the ones that have been working there for a long
No,
time.
I hate when they try to show off and when a waiter tries to show off and memorize your order. I hate that. I hate it. Write it down. Write it because what happens if you mess up? You know what I mean? Because then I'm like, oh, you didn't write it down. And it's happened before where like the guy didn't write it down, he forgot, and then he's like, they must have messed up in the back. I'm like, nah, bro, they didn't mess up in the back. You messed up. Come on, man. Forget that showboat and stuff. Write it down.
Yeah.
Write it the fuck down.
It's easier to write it down.
And then, yeah, like, but you said like, do I remember my best experience?
Let's see if we have both the same one. I know my best experience.
I would say when we went to Tallulah's Garden, that was a nice experience because they gave us free dessert.
Oh yeah. Tallulah should have a Michelin star.
Well, we only went there once. I mean, we don't know. They could have had bad days.
Yeah.
The other one I could think of, I don't really know if it counts as like a server because they were just the bartender. But we sat at the bar at a restaurant in New Orleans. That was a pretty good experience.
Technically, she was her server because she brought
Yeah,
food.
yeah. But she was, I would say her. That would probably be the best.
Our bartender / server, I think she was top tier.
Yeah.
And we left her a really, really good tip.
I think we gave her like a 50% tip.
Listen, if your attitude, if you have the personality and an attitude to work with people, we were not that drunk. We were both really happy with her service.
I was kind of drunk.
Well, I mean, we were. But still, we were really happy with her service, I think.
So the server we had with the guys, I mean, his energy level wasn't like high, you know, but he was just doing the job. He didn't really mess up anything. And I left a tip and they were like, wow, you're leaving a 20% tip? I was like, yes.
Okay, that's another thing. How much would you leave to us? Like, how much tip would you leave for a server if they did a horrible job?
I mean, if it's horrible, I guess you drop it down to like maybe 15, 10%, 12%, 12%. No, I don't think so. Because like I used to do bartending, so like I understand like you kind of survive off the tips.
Yeah, but and then you're a bad server.
I get it, but everybody has a bad day. Literally, why I would never get a tattoo because I know in my head that anybody can have a bad day at any time, and that shit is permanent.
Dude, my mom today, she was like, "You got another tattoo?"
Why she always says that, but you don't have new tattoos?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, where? Because literally, she's like, this one. I'm like, bro, I had
that's
this
over
one.
A year old.
I was like, all the tattoos that you see in my body right now
are years.
Have been on my body for over a year.
Yeah.
And I was like, but on the bright side, I was like, I am getting another tattoo soon. She was like, ay, Romina, you're going to give me a heart attack. Blah. I'm like, lady, let's go get a tattoo right now, me and you.
But that's my thing. Like, everybody can have a bad day. So I'll still give them a nice tip. And also, that's why I can't get a tattoo because what if you decide to have a bad day when you're tattooing me? And I don't have the greatest luck, so I ain't trying
Listen, there's a good tattoo.
Oh, my God.
What? Is there a blast?
No. Relax. We're over the time limit, but I want to tell one story before we go.
Okay.
Because I said bad luck, and I just got to let the people know about my bad luck.
Oh, my God.
Shh. Let me tell it. You leaving? Bye.
Have fun.
So.
Is he going to work?
Huh?
Is he going to work?
He said he'd be back, so I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway, last story. Couple things. The last episode that came out would have been 2 weeks ago. The episode is 45 minutes long. For some reason, YouTube only uploaded 10 minutes of it. We tried taking it down, uploading it twice. Jenny tried herself as well. I don't know why only 10 minutes uploaded. I could never figure it out. So unfortunately, that episode, I guess, you could watch the first 10 minutes of the video on YouTube. The rest of it is audio only on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I don't know why. I couldn't figure it out. It was really pissing me off. I apologize. I don't know what happened. Hopefully, I don't have that issue with this one.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. We'll see. So that happened. And then that same week, I was on my way home on a Friday. I had the windows down. It was a beautiful day. It was mid-70s.
You were jamming the music.
I had the music on. I had my hand out the window, just cruising, not speeding, taking my time. I approached a red light. I'm about 10, 15 minutes from my house. Stopped at a red light. Everybody stopped. Everyone stopped. It's not like somebody's coming up. Everyone stopped. Sitting there, relaxing, enjoying the weather, listening to the music. Boom. I feel a bump on the back of my vehicle pushing me forward. And I'm like, little scooters passing by. And I'm like, yo, did this just happen? I remember I had my hand out the window. I was like, I slapped the side of my car. Like, what the hell? I sat still for like a second just to make sure, like, is this really happening? I open my door. I get out. I look at the back. I see the damage to
That's crazy.
my bumper, and I'm like, ugh. I was upset because I recently just fixed this bumper.
And bro, this happened to you.
This is the third time in a row that I was stopped at a red light. I was stopped at a red light.
That is so true. That
Third
happened
straight time, 3 times in a row. And someone hit me from behind. So anyway, I look at the damage. I'm frustrated. I go up to the window of the guy who hit me. I was ready to. I was upset. I was angry because I just fixed this. I look. It's this pimple-faced kid, and I'm like. Ugh. I immediately was like,
bro, what if he watches this?
Oh,
He finds you.
I was like, let me calm down. So I was like, can you pull over to the freaking Walgreens parking lot, please? So we go over there, we pull over. He starts giving me the spiel. I don't know what happened. Da, 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 da. Yeah, you were fucking texting on your phone, and you thought the light turned green, and you rolled into the back of me.
Yeah.
That's what fucking happened. And the bad part is, I have a lower sitting vehicle. He was driving a higher, bigger vehicle. So
was he driving a truck?
It was a 4Runner. It's an SUV. It's a big SUV.
Oh shit.
So he rolled into the back of me, and it was big enough to just crack my bumper. And so I'm like, okay, let me see your license. Take a picture of his license. As soon as he handed me the license, I knew this was a fucking child. Yeah. Because, hang on, the truck is passing by. I wonder who that could be.
Everybody wants to.
No, I know who this is. You'll see who it is. Yeah. Anyway, let it pass. So anyway, he hands me his license. I look at the license. As soon as I look at it, it's vertical. It's not horizontal. So I'm like, oh.
He's under 18. He's under 21.
He's under 21. So then I look at it, I take a picture. This kid was born in 2005.
Oh, he's a freaking baby.
Younger than my brother. Younger than your brother. I'm like, oh my God.
My man doesn't know how to drive.
I took a picture of the license. The license and his license plate. I was like, can I get the insurance? And this is where it gets interesting.
You didn't even tell me that part.
I know, so sit back and listen.
Oh my God.
So then he goes, well, this isn't my car. My car's in the shop getting new tires. It's my friend's car. I don't know where the insurance is. I don't know if it has insurance. And I'm like, come on.
So it was his friend?
It's his friend's car. So I'm like, what do you mean?
If I was his friend, I would have fucked him up.
I don't even know if he told his friend because there was no damage to his car.
That's insane.
Yeah, I looked at it. There was no damage to his vehicle.
But your car got fucked
because,
up.
Yeah, because I'm the smaller vehicle, so I take the bulk of it. So he's like, I don't know if it has insurance or whatever. He's like, I have insurance for my car, but my car's at the shop. My information's in my glove box. I can go home and pick up my truck and send you the information later. So I'm like, but wait a minute, you're not driving that vehicle, you're driving this vehicle. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that.
No, you can't.
You have to use the insurance for this vehicle,
right.
And it's not your vehicle, so I know you're not insured to be driving this vehicle.
Why didn't you call the cops?
So then so I say that to him about, you're not insured to be driving this vehicle, whatever. He goes, I have cash. I'm like, all right, you got cash. All right, how much cash you got? This kid, first of all, just a lesson to people. I'm a complete stranger. You do not know me. Don't tell me you have cash, and don't pull out your wallet and your wad of cash in front of me. Anybody could rob you or anything. Well, he's a young kid, he doesn't know any better, but like, why are you doing that? He pulls it out. He got a thick wad of cash in his wallet, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay. And then he fucking counts it right in front of me. He's got $800 cash on him.
Huh,
and I'm like,
I wonder what he does.
I don't know. But I'm like, $800 cash, I mean, yeah, it's a lot. But I remember I had just recently fixed his bumper. So I know it costs more.
Yeah.
So I told him, like, listen, man, it's not enough. Like, it's going to cost more to fix this bumper. I recently got it fixed, so I have an idea of how much it's going to cost. So he's like, well.
He's probably like, damn, this happened to you before when you said that?
He didn't even think about it. I don't know. But yeah, man. So I'm like, I was familiar with the cost.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, well, I can meet you later and I can give you the rest of the money. So I get his information. I go straight from the accident. I go straight to the body shop. I'm like, hey, how much is it going to cost? Give me a quote. Gives me a quote. It's going to cost $1,579. So about $1,600.
Yeah.
I call the kid. I'm like, hey, it's going to cost $1,600 to fix the bumper. Are you still willing to pay? Do I have to go to the insurance? Do I have to call the cops? Like, what do you want to do? He's like, no, I got it. I could pay that much. Can I meet you tomorrow? I said, sure. So this is on a Friday. He's going to meet me Saturday.
Wow.
I said, meet me. He doesn't know this, but I said to meet me at the parking lot of my gym. Meet me in the parking lot of my gym. Meet me there 2 o'clock. Well, first of all, he goes, tomorrow's my dad's birthday, so I can't meet you in the morning. It's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, but I can meet you in the afternoon. I said, okay, what time? He's like, 1, 2 o'clock. I said, 2 o'clock's fine. I'll meet you there at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I go to the gym. I'm working out. It's like about to be 12 o'clock. I text him like, hey, you still going to meet me at 2 o'clock? He said, I can actually meet you earlier. How about 1 o'clock? I said, that's perfect because I'm already here.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Nice, well.
12:45. I'm wrapping up my workout. Phone rings. It's him.
Uh-huh.
I pick it up. I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, I'm really sorry. I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. I'm not trying to like scam you. I'm not going to make it. And I'm like, oh my God.
Here we go with the story.
I was like, why can't you make it? He's like, you're not going to believe this. On my way to meet you to give you the money, I got into a car accident. And I'm like, hold up.
Wait, and his car's in the body shop too.
So listen, no. His car was in the shop to get new tires.
Oh, okay.
So when he says he got into an accident, on his way to meet me, to pay me for the accident he got in with me the day before, I was like, is this a lie? He's like, I have proof. I'll send you a picture. As I'm on the phone with him, he sends me the picture. I see it. And then I realize this must be his truck.
Yeah.
So he crashed 2 different cars
That's
in 2
insane.
different days with 2 different people. So he says, I got to get a tow truck. I got to get my head around this. Can I call you later after I take care of all this? Maybe I can meet you later on today. Maybe I can meet you on Monday. I'm like, I got shit to do later on that day. Me and the guys were going out. So that wasn't going to work. So the only other option would have been Monday. And I'm like, all right, whatever. He hangs up. Lou was going to meet me because I don't know this kid. So Lou was going to meet me. So I text Lou. And he's like, oh, he's got to be lying. I was like, no, he sent me proof. He's not lying. He's telling the truth. So then I'm like, I thought about it after I spoke to Lou. And I was like, hold up. He just got into another accident.
Mm-hmm.
He wants me to go on Monday to meet him. Is this kid going to spend my money?
Yeah.
So I call him immediately back. I'm like, yo, where you at? I'm going to go pick up my money, man. Like, I don't got time. He's like, I'm in Bristol. I'm like, I'm in Bristol. Where are you at? I wasn't in Bristol. But I was like, where are you at? He said, like, send me your location. He was about 10, 15 minutes away. Me and Lou go over there. Sure enough, he got into an accident. He was there. And he gave me my money. This is the kicker. The funny part is not the fact that he got into 2 accidents in 2 days. To me, the funny part was, before all this happened, I called him and I told him it's $1,600. He said, can you send me a copy of the quote of how much it's going to cost? Smart.
Yeah, right.
Because he doesn't, I could just give him any random number.
Yeah.
I sent him a copy of it. Of course, I said $1,600. The quote says $1,579.
You rounded
Naturally,
off.
I rounded up.
Yeah.
Tell me why he gives me the money. He gave me $1,580 exactly. And I'm like, bro, couldn't give me them extra $20? Nah, he gave me $1,580. To me, that's the funniest part
That's
of
crazy.
the whole thing. Because the reality is, just like the guy at the body shop said, I should have went through the insurance. Because what happens if he takes off the bumper and there's other damages that they don't know about?
Yeah.
And then he goes, is he going to pay for your rental car? No. So, like, at the end of the day, I got screwed over.
That
And
makes sense. But you know what? You say you got bad luck, but he has bad luck. Double whammy.
yeah, I understand, but I also have bad luck.
No, you don't. It's a little cloud.
3 straight times.
It's a little cloud over his head, but you know what?
I mean, 3 straight times,
There's a
I was
light
stopped at a red light.
over the tunnel all the time.
No. 3 separate occasions.
God bless you, baby.
In a
because-
row, I was stopped at a red light, minding my own damn business, and somebody hit me from behind. And 3 different speeds. The first time, medium speed. Second time, hard as shit. This time, slow speed. I've gone all the fucking speeds.
Yeah.
I got whiplash.
That's it. That's all.
My father calls me a crash dummy. That's how bad my luck is. He's like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, yeah, I know. But anyway, my advice this episode is go through the insurance
Go through the insurance.
and just don't drive.
if you're under 21
yeah. I remember Kevin had the funniest.
and over 60,
Kevin had the funniest.
65.
He had the funniest line. He goes, when I told him the story, he goes, "Why is this kid driving?" And it's like, I guess because they let him drive.
Yeah, why is he driving?
'Cause
And where does he get all this cash?
I don't know. He had a lot of cash on him. But anyway,
To give you basically 16 stacks
hey,
like
listen.
that?
This is the Pull
That's
Your Weight
insane.
podcast, man. Yeah, sorry we took a vacation last week. Sorry the last episode was a little, hopefully we get it straightened out. Hopefully we got some cool stuff coming forward. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to jinx it. But anyway, I'm out. I don't have anything funny to end it on.
No, me either.
It's been real.
Guys, just be safe.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Later.